Hey guys, Kieran here for episode 6 of our Total Extreme Wrestling 2020 series with CWA. We're here with another TV show and we're going to go straight into it. Start off with we have two pre-show matches. We have the newly named team of the submission specialists, the shooter Sean Dealey and Johnny Bloodstone, defeating Diablo Duvac and Sonny Wildside. I decided to go with it. After last week we tested them. There wasn't any negative chemistry or anything, so I thought, why not? They could be, probably won't be they're not like a team, so they won't be going for the tag titles. They're just like in a little alliance between two guys that aren't there. They're like upper mid card, so they're not quite there yet. And then we have a women's match on the pre-show, because I haven't quite used some of the other women yet. There's some other ladies on the roster other than the main two stories. So I've got Sally Ann Christensen defeating Laura Flame in 15:35 with a Niagara Fall. 59C-. Laura Flame got a really good in-ring performance. That is something to definitely think about. She has a legendary gimmick as well. Okay, we'll look into that. Start off the show with a match. You know, we don't want to be WWE all the time. We don't want to start with a promo. I figure CWA, since it's the balance of wrestling and promos, start off with a good match. And this was a good match. Great heat, good wrestling. Dante Dunn defeated George Wolf by submission. Who knows what it was? Could have been anything. Let's just say it was a rear naked choke for UFC purposes. Dunn got a 72, Wolf got a 62. Really good match, 76B-. That will be because of the storyline. Good match. 91A, that's a really good angle. Vessey and his new bodyguard George Wolf jump Dunn. Knight returns the favour to Dunn from last week, stops the attack. Steve DeColt announces the main event. Knight and a partner versus Vessey and a partner. Since Knight and Vessey can't keep their hands off each other, let's have a little preview before the pay-per-view. And I'm sure you guys, well, if you watch the last few episodes, I'm sure you'll know who those partners will be. We get a 66C+, I'm quite happy with that. Amber Allen and Lauren Easter team up to defeat Deborah Young and Jessica Conroy of the Queen's Court. Easter won with a figure 4 leg lock. Just letting the two faces get a win. Since there's no Brooke Tyler to screw up the team this time, they get a nice win over the Queen's Court. And then the Queen's Court come out to confront Allen and Easter 3-on-2. Brooke Tyler comes out, and unlike the other weeks, she sides with the Queen's Court like she's probably always wanted to. She hates Allen and Easter. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, that kind of thing. Team 4v2 attack, babyfaces down and out. 81B, that's quite nice. So Jared complains to Steve about last week. Didn't deserve to lose to Ricky, it was a fluke, whatever. Ricky and Jack join in, and they have a bit of banter with Steve, but then Steve shuts his mouth and he's like, yeah, sorry guys, but Jared's right. We're going to see Jack DeColt versus Jared next week. So Jared gets a chance to, well, easily defeat you, says Steve, but we'll see what happens next week. 66C+, I think that's the co-main event. Continuing on from the elimination match at the pay-per-view, Eric Strong defeats Derek Frost in 15:21 with a strong salt. Very good rating. Frost might be in time decline, and he is. I thought so. Gained heat, good match. And then we have a little angle where basically Frost and the Canes beat up on Strong, but Generation Z make the save. I've made a little stable between Frost and these guys, just big men. Called them the Icemen, because that's what his gimmick is. I just thought, whatever, we'll go with that. If anyone has a better name, put so in the comments, but that's what I'm going with. Generation Z make the save. Everything's good. No, this was the co-main event, sorry. Christian Price defeats Jason Thunder in 14:47 with a stud stopper. With the help of the Elite. They're there. They don't directly impact the finish, but they're just being nuisances at ringside. McFly and Lightning Lomas are there as well. But Price, the world champ, gets a big win. David Stone cuts a really crappy promo, 54C-. He challenges shooter Sean Dealey to a match at Clash Classic. He was very... I shouldn't script his promos because he's not there yet. I think he's like 19, so that'll be why. Main event time, 81B. Mr. Impact and Cameron Vessey defeat Aaron Knight and Skip in 21:54 when Vessey defeats Skip with a Vessey Driver 2 after the team of Knight and Skip. They miscommunication. Skip punches Knight in the face. Vessey takes advantage and pins Skip after a finisher. And we end the show with an 86B+. Vessey watches on. He's thinking about a post-match attack, but he doesn't really need to do it because Aaron Knight and Skip are brawling around the ring. And that's how we end the show. 83B, our best show yet. Well, it's our best show full stop. Better than the pay-per-view, better than any TV show we've ever had. Increased our popularity for the second time. It's our first TV show that's increased our popularity as well. Very, very good. I don't think I show you guys the end of the month because I don't believe we're in any regional area battles. So, because we're not really at war with anyone, and not really there in America either. So we'll just check the ratings. Oh, Shooter Sean Dealey says Derek Frost is unsafe. Fire him before someone gets crippled. Is he unsafe? He's been around for a while. He's pretty safe. 63 to 71 there, as you can see with my mouse. That's a bit uncalled for from the man. Where his face is, Shooter Sean Dealey. That's quite amusing. 0.26, so it went up from last week, but we still haven't like gone up tremendously. Still hanging around that area. Maybe we need to just keep making more stars and things. So make sure our overnesses keep going up. And I think we're doing a good job with guys like Skip and Dunn. His overness went down, and so did Knight's actually. That's just because Impact got the win. But in turn, Impact's overness has gone up as well. Maybe Vessey's? No, okay. But Vessey's the most over wrestler in the company, so he doesn't really need to go up or anything. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that show. I will see you guys next week for the next episode of Championship Wrestling.